go to Tracey Brown Live, go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live, go to Tracey Brown Live, go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live, go to Tracey Brown Live, go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live, go to Tracey Brown Live, go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, IG. Good morning, YouTube. How is everyone doing today? And welcome. Welcome to Tracey Brown Live Talk Psychic News Update. Good morning and welcome. So, what should we discuss today? I think we should keep it nice and simple today because we did have an eclipse yesterday and we're also in Mercury retrograde. What a combination, huh? It is not too late for you guys to enact change, right? And I want you to consider what changes you would like to see for yourselves. Maybe add a little global change, right? Maybe add that. Maybe sometimes some of us aren't getting what we want because we don't think on a global scale, right? I used to think it was corny when people would ask for world hunger to end. I used to think that was corny. Until I lived in Los Angeles and I realized the homeless aren't eating well. So I realized that eclipse energy, it's during Mercury retrograde. So, you know, I personally don't advise you all to light candles because lighting candles can be a selfish event, all about me. So if it's an eclipse energy, I don't encourage you all to, it could be in reverse by accident. So I just encourage you all to write a letter. The full moon is here, and the full moon is here for the next 3 days. So I would definitely like you all to consider writing a letter for world changes. Consider that your words could be impactful if everyone was asking for some worldly changes, right? Everyone needs to do that, right? There should be no one leader in asking for worldly changes. All right, you all got a platform now. You all got all of you have an IG channel. Use it and start posting things that are meaningful, especially when we have events like we've had over the weekend. Take better responsibility that you are creating this world the way it is. If you don't speak up, how can change occur? And the next time some weird white kid comes in military gear, don't even wait for him to take out his gun. Clock him with a bottle. Don't even wait. You have to be like, I really thought he was a shooter. And you got to take your chances and get arrested because you clocked some weird white kid in military gear. It's got to stop. Run him down. You see some weird white kid about to enter a church, a supermarket, a government building, and you're in your car, run him down. There's got to be a revolution. But the revolution begins with your words. If you don't know what to do, you're not even asking for the changes that we need. So you don't know what to do. So when you wind up in the middle of a situation, you're deer caught in headlights because you never thought to ask for something outside of your personal needs. You have IG accounts. Start posting things. How do you think we made changes with George Floyd? Don't be so selective and sit back and wait for another event. Every day you have the opportunity to use your IG for the greater good of your people. They do it for themselves. They are doing it for Johnny Depp. Take better responsibility as to what is happening. I'd love to blame the white kid. There's too many of these. Y'all don't even challenge white folks. Tell me you do, and I'll sit back and I'll wait, and you could send me something that you posted where you are telling white folks you're not raising healthy kids. But if it were reversed, don't you think they would have these conversations with us? The black community is just not being raised well. All they do is kill people. But it's white shooters. So everybody wants to be like, and if I hear one more Buffalo strong, Laguna Hill strong, Saugus strong, Boston strong, none of you people are strong. If somebody dies in a tragic event, you have no choice to be strong. It doesn't mean you could make that into a fucking hashtag. Fuck you and your hashtags. These are lives that are being taken. So I'm asking black folks to stand up. I can't talk to white people. They don't talk to themselves. But you got IG accounts. Do a better job with your IG account. Post how pretty you are, and then post something that says, I'm tired. I am the official CNN correspondent on YouTube. Unofficially. Buffalo shooting. 10 people were killed in a racially motivated mass shooting in Buffalo, New York on Saturday afternoon. Details are emerging from his racial manifesto. I'm pretty sure it was written in crayon. I'm pretty sure this guy didn't have the intelligence. Allegedly written by an 18-year-old white man suspected of traveling 200 miles. He took a 10-hour trip. Nobody noticed the army gear. Run that dude over. They would have found the racially manifested letter in his car. You would have been cleared. Start knocking these people over the head. I'm just saying. 200 miles from his home to attack the predominantly black neighborhood. The gunman opened fire outside a Tops Friendly Market store, shooting and killing several people in a parking lot before entering the building. He exchanged gunfire with an armed security guard who was killed and shot more individuals inside, then exited and surrendered to police. So it's interesting how white suspects to this day, white shooters, wind up behind a police car safely. They don't even consider drawing their guns on a white shooter. But a poor black kid with the air freshener in his window or a busted taillight got the SWAT team. You're not tired? Well, then you need to post how tired you are. You need to post You need to do better if you want change. Black folks need to do better. Period. All right. He was safely taken into custody and is currently under suicide watch. Let him kill himself. Don't care. Really tired. I posted on Twitter. Somebody posted something. It's just, Twitter's a place for idiots too. I posted on Twitter. Here's what's funny. Wait, what happened? Oh, it was Kerry Washington posted something. Fucking celebrities. Y'all can kiss my ass too. Kerry Washington posted something. I don't know what she posted. I'm sure she meant well. Like, I believe that she meant well. Sending my prayers to the city of Buffalo, to all the families who are affected by this travesty, and to the Black people whose safety now feels threatened. I am sorry. She does add, take action. She does add that, take action. I wonder what take action means. Does it mean a civil war? Does it mean protesting at the White House, at the Capitol? I wonder if a bunch of Blacks protested at the Capitol and broke into the Capitol to talk to Biden, do you think they would shoot you? Because they didn't shoot white folks. They would shoot you. Dead on arrival. So I put, here's what's so funny though. Yet another white shooter was safely put into a cop car. I'm sure he'll get off or 0 time served. But yeah, let's pray for Buffalo. All right. Let's continue on with my job. Gotta do my job, people. Church shooting. The next day. Gun violence also plagued the Southern California city of Laguna Hills yesterday after a shooting at church left at least 1 person dead and 5 others injured. The shooting occurred at the Geneva Presbyterian Church during an event to honor a pastor of Taiwanese congregation. What the fuck is wrong with you white people? Like, seriously? Seriously? White mothers are raising shooters. You need to call white mothers out now. They are raising shooters. All right. Yep, they're raising shooters. White women are raising shooters. Hashtag white women are raising shooters. Hashtag we got a new hashtag. White women are raising shooters. During an event to honor a former pastor of Taiwanese congregation that uses the church for its worship services. If you don't know the Presbyterian Church tends to rent out their space to other churches. They don't necessarily have to be Presbyterian, just depend on the racism of that church. My church was a little religious racist because they would rent it out to the Ethiopians or they would rent it out to the Koreans, but they had to be of Presbyterian, whatever. But Presbyterian churches, they're money makers. They'll rent out space. So funny. They'll rent out their church space. You know why? Because they're barely in church themselves. He used their church for about an hour, and it's closed for the rest of the Sunday and the week. Police have a suspect in custody. Orange County said during a news conference he is believed to be an Asian man in his 60s who doesn't live in the area. The suspect was detained after a group of churchgoers were able to, oh, look at this. Aww. They were able to hogtie him with an extension cord. Aww. And confiscate at least 2 of his guns. Aww. See, if black folks would think, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying think in the midst of a crisis, you're so busy being slave traumatized still that you don't know that at some point the shooter has his back to something, someone, somebody, right? You got to be more strategic. He doesn't have eyes in the back of his head, and his gun is even pointing forward. Somebody is back of him. Throw a bottle to the back of his head, get him to the ground, right? And then jump his ass. Jump him. Stomp his guts. I bet white women would start thinking about telling their children to stop this shit. Mm-hmm. The police can take him into custody, but he will be maimed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You gotta think quicker. This isn't a scenario that is normal, but now it's time to start thinking. All right. So look at the church goers. They attacked him and hogtied him. I guess because they're church people, they didn't stomp his guts out, but they should have. I would authorize that. We gotta start doing stuff like that. Yeah. The minute you see somebody in military gear, stomp his ass. I thought he was a shooter. Did you check his car? Because he probably is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just start taking him down. Mm-hmm. They're gonna be like, ma'am, he had on, military shoes, like sneakers. Like, oh, they just look so white boy shooter style, though. Yep. Start using your IG accounts for something. Some of you have posted nothing. Some of you just have an IG account. Start posting something. All right. Ukraine, Finland joined NATO. Sweden's going to join next. All right. Great. I'm sorry for being rude, Ukraine. We have our own war here in America. We have our own motherfucking war here. And by the way, Ukraine, you didn't treat the blacks well anyways. Oh. And abortion, which isn't even our problem. All right, so now there's an abortion special session to pass a total ban on abortion, blah, 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 blah. Again, this is a white problem. It's not a minority problem. And what I mean by that is it doesn't mean that if these laws pass that black people can get abortions. No, it doesn't mean that. You're going to have to fall under the same laws, but for this not to take place, white women have to. It's a white world. It's a white movement. White women have to control their children, or I don't know. Maybe we should help with the abortion laws because we're tired of white shooters being born. Maybe we need to maybe we need to step in and really help with these abortion laws. Women should allow to get abortions, and they should definitely be allowed to abort little white children that grow up to be shooters. Yeah. Huh. Maybe we got to step in. Sarcasm, people. Sarcasm. Elon Musk. Another one whose mother should have swallowed him. I can't take it. Twitter's legal team has accused Elon Musk of violating a non-disclosure agreement regarding the social media company number of bot accounts. He doesn't want the company. Are we clear? He is going to do everything to sabotage everything. He doesn't have the money. He never fucking did. And he lost $400 billion in Tesla going after Twitter. How bright is this guy? The Tesla CEO said in a tweet Saturday, on Friday, Musk tweeted that his $44 billion, I always forget, is it $44 billion? It's $414 billion. I really don't care. He don't have the money. Cash deal to take Twitter private was temporarily on hold while he awaited data on the proportion of its fake accounts. Emoji. Twitter accused Musk of breaching, oh my God, an agreement after Musk tweeted that the sample size of the social media platform checks and automated users was 100. 100 what, you freak? 100 million Twitter bots or just 100? What numbers are we really looking at? Because that is what Twitter uses to calculate less than 5% of fake spam duplicates. Musk said in a tweet, he later said that there is some chance he might be over 90% of daily active users. Oh, shut up. Shut up and go away. Yesterday was Billboard Music Awards show. And I had a client that wanted to know would her name get chosen, would her video get chosen to appear. Okay, it was Lamar's mom. Y'all know Lamar, right? So Lamar's mom was like, hey, I love Mary J. Blige, and will my name get chosen, right? So I shuffle the cards. You know how I do it, right? That's how I do it. Shuffle the cards. I was like, let's see. I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, what do you have to do? And she told me what she had to do. And she had to send in a video. And I was like, oh my God, okay. Shuffle the cards. I swirl the cards. I pray to God. You know, you guys know. I pray to God. I put the cards to my Ori. If you got to join Priestess Ifashe's class to know what an Ori is, what is an Ori, I put the cards to my Ori, and I begged God. I was like, you gotta let me see this. You gotta let me see this, please, God. I don't know how many entries there were. I know Lamar's mom got chosen. Lamar's mom got chosen to appear on the Billboard Music Awards because she is such a fan of Mary J. Blige. A fan. I was so proud of her. I was like, you go, girl. Okay, we got to do the powder thing. I don't know why I keep the powder thing. If I just put it in the bathroom like I'm supposed to, I would do this out when I'm done with the shower. Backwards things that I do. Do you guys notice that? Just total backwards shit. Let me clean my hands. My breasts are clean because I just took a shower, but I should clean my hands. Since I'm violating your eyes at this point. You assault my eyes, Tracy. My eyes. I show nothing. I kind of do want to open up an OnlyFans account. I really do. Sexy tarot, something. Is there anything like that on OnlyFans? Sexy tarot? Naked tarot. Watch somebody steal my idea. Some young, pretty girl with pretty tits. Watch. I know she's going to steal my idea before I get a chance to open up an account. I would do OnlyFans tarot, like in pretty bras. What do you think? I would do it if I lived in the States. Over here in the Caribbean, I don't think they would be. They'd be like, we recognize you. Do you really? Do you really recognize me? Because you shouldn't. Right? No one should recognize me in the Caribbean. I'm sacrilegious, remember. Okay? All right. Put my glasses back on. These things weren't so delicate. Oh, what? When was this? What time? Did you guys enjoy the clips last night? No, Alexander, did you just join me? Like, have you not known me for years? There's no such thing as twin flames. There's no such thing as soulmates. But we're going to talk about that on my radio show. By the way, I'm going to start a radio show at night so I can speak more freely about anything I want to talk about. I also want to talk about more magical stuff that you could be doing, but I prefer to do it on the radio. Thank you, sweetie. AB goes, when I grow up, I want to be like Dory. Yeah, you should be like me. You should be outspoken. You should be free with your spirit. No one should stop you. If you don't want to do fucking religion, don't do fucking religion. Use your IG and take a political stand on something and encourage others to use their goddamn voice. Yeah, everyone should be like me. And not for events. You should be like me just because. And then you should be funny and engaging and get along with white folks and Asians and Indians, people from India, Native Americans. You should be well-rounded. And educated and kind and considerate and slap a bitch when you have to. Seriously. I slap my own clients when I'm ready. I don't care. One of my clients was like, oh, my baby, there's no baby food. And I was like, breastfeed. And then I got this whole list of bullshit about not that she couldn't breastfeed, but why some people can't breastfeed. And I'm like, listen, is there an option? Help me out here. As nobody wants to be told whether they should breastfeed or not. Help me. Help me. There's no baby food. You can't find the fucking baby food, but you have breast. And then talk to some of your mamas, although I don't know how many of you people have mamas in my age bracket, right? Because then I would have to remember what my mama told me. My mama told me that carnation milk and water was the next best thing. Don't add Cairo syrup. You're just going to get some fat children out of that. They don't need no fucking Cairo syrup. Carnation milk and water. and talk to your doctor about how does that work for newborns. What are you supposed to do? We got to give them our breast. Yeah, but I don't believe in bonded souls, Magic Mermaid. Cut yourself from some fucking bond of somebody's. Like, give yourself permission to walk away from some bullshit energy. Give yourself permission to engage in peace and non-toxicity. It works. It's so freeing to not be bothered with people who are just plain mean and nasty and selfish and inconsiderate. It's just freeing. Hi. What did Mama G say? Hi, sweetie. It's not Mama G. Mama 3. Oh, you guys are back up there. I'm not repeating that shit again. Beauty. Beauty me. Yes, breast is best. So all you people that want to talk about what you can't do, there are going to be some women that make too much breast milk. Maybe we need to start sharing other people's breast milk. I don't know if that's good in the middle of the COVID. I'm just saying, maybe something new in community needs to come out of this. But you're going to figure it out. I'm not of breast age, so I don't have to figure it out. It's your job to figure it out, new mothers. And it's funny how I saw a post that was like, stop telling people not to breastfeed. And I'm like, stop. Offer a solution, right? Don't just tell people, don't tell others about breastfeeding. Give all the reasons why they can't breastfeed. Offer solutions. A responsible person will then say, let's try this. Talk to your doctor first. Let's try this. Now, I don't know what to do for newborns. I don't know if carnation milk is the thing for newborns. I don't know, but carnation milk and water, by the way, very, very, very diluted milk and very diluted, like a dropper, I think. I don't know. Mothers group to help each other out, yes. Yes, for newborns, my mom said they use pet carnation or carnation milk, Karo syrup. Do not put Karo syrup. They do not need that sugar. With water, because formula was not around. I believe that. My mom told me that too. She didn't have to use it on us, I don't think. Gidget, did it? Yes. All right. I don't believe there are sites to buy breast milk. I don't believe it. I think they're all sold out. I think the one you need is sold out. I think there is breast milk there, but the one that doesn't affect the baby is sold out. But I got to tell you, I wish you guys would really recognize, it's hard to explain, Uranus and Taurus. I've been doing it for the past couple of years now. Nobody's listening. This is Uranus and Taurus. This is a market and an industry that is corrupt. It's corrupt. They convince mothers not to use their own breast milk. And what do we wind up getting? White school shooters. These kids are not healthy. And most kids wound up plump. I mean plump on formula. Plump. They can't even get the plumpness out. Tell me I'm lying. If you were an 80s baby, 90s baby, you were pretty overweight and you couldn't get rid of it. All right. Hospitals have milk banks. All right. Excuse me for writing. All right. All right. That's it. I did my job. I did my job. I'm done. I'm all tapped out. Do better with your IG accounts. Stand for something. Stand for something, people. All right? Let's stand together to stop the shootings on anyone. To be honest with you, the only common denominator is that the shooters are white, but they will shoot up a school full of white kids. It's not a race thing. It is a white thing. All right, guys? All right, I love you. Take it easy. Remember to use your IG accounts. Use it for the greater good. Okay?
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.